True love is always best displayed with song and dance. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 couples from musicals. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at romantic couples found within original musical productions. Musicals that are adaptations of films will not count towards this list. Sorry, Lincoln Tracy. However, if a couple was created specifically for the musical adaptation, then they're fair game. Also, musicals that have film adaptations are acceptable. Number 10. Danny Zuko and Sandy Dumbrowski, aka Sandy Olsson, Grease. This pair is sure to electrify you.
'Cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
An exciting summer fling that turns into a troubled and rocky relationship, this couple only survives when Sandy and Danny are willing to make compromises for each other. These two exemplify what it means for opposites to attract. Sandy is a stereotypical good girl who does her homework, and Danny is a lazy greaser who'd rather be out having fun than caught doing work. And with one of the catchiest duets in any musical, what's not to love?
The summer night.
Number 9. Jack Kelly and Katherine Plumber, Newsles.
The name's Jack Kelly.
Is that what it says on your rap sheet?
Oh, a smart girl, huh?
While it was a film first, Katherine didn't exist in that version, so this pair still counts. Jack and Katherine are a couple that mutually support one another. Katherine grows as a reporter by covering Jack and the Newsboys' strike, and without that exposure, Jack's protests would be far less effective. The character of Katherine is far more compelling as a love interest than the one in the movie, and the song added in the Broadway adaptation is beautiful and adds so much to this romance.
Look into my eyes and see.
This is one couple that gives us something to believe in. Number 8. Eliza Schuyler and Alexander Hamilton, Hamilton.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler,
My sister, thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
These two are based on a real historical couple, which makes their love story all the more touching. Eliza and Alexander are adorable together on the stage, and their love survives despite war, infidelity, and the death of their son. And even after Alexander is killed in a duel, Eliza goes on another 50 years, loving him and honoring his memory by building an orphanage.
I put myself back in the narrative.
This musical couple is faced with real problems, and bolstered by real heart and strength of character. The love they share on stage leaves us totally helpless. Number 7. Sky Masterson and Sarah Brown, Guys and Dolls.
I'll know when my love comes along.
Sometimes taking a risk will lead you to the woman of your dreams. Another case of opposites attract. Sky is an incorrigible gambler, and Sarah a devout missionary. Yet the two are able to see strength, resolve, and goodness in each other. While the Nathan Detroit and Adelaide romance is also quite sweet, it's these two who steal the show with their growth and sweetness. Watching them slowly fall in love over the course of the play is delightful.
Well, if I were a band like the ding-dong.
By the end of the story, Sky and Sarah have become better people for having met one another, demonstrating how strong their relationship is. Number 6. Elphaba and Fiyero, Wicked. Who knew that the Wicked Witch of the West and the Scarecrow would have one of the most heartwarming romances in any musical? While Fiyero starts off as lazy and unconcerned with the larger issues in life, he becomes inspired by Elphaba's drive to make the world a better place and to do good. And he himself becomes a better person because of her. Seeing these two get a happy ending is so satisfying after all the troubles and obstacles they face. Elphaba and Fiyero definitely deserve one another. Number 5. Angel Dumott Schunard and Tom Collins, Rent.
I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. Now I know you can rent it. At least you are my love.
These two characters are pulled together almost magnetically, helping each other through the shared experience of living with AIDS. Through their time together, they both learn from each other and grow. The heart-rending conclusion to their romance, when Collins sings a reprise of their duet at Angel's funeral, solidifies this as one of the best romances in musical history.
Just pay me back with 1,000 kisses.
While the other couples in this show have a laundry list of issues, this pure romance captures our hearts and lets us believe that love is possible, even in the darkest of times. Number 4. Cosette and Marius Pontmercy, Les Miserables.
These are words he'll never say. Not to me, from today. Not to me.
Don't tell Eponine, but these two are some of the few in this musical to find true love, in what is otherwise a truly miserable experience. Though love at first sight may be a tired trope now, it works beautifully with Marius and Cosette, who breathe hope into a dark tale filled with death and sorrow. Cosette presents an interesting dynamic in the story of the June Rebellion in Paris, challenging the young revolutionary Marius. Shall he aid his friends and fight for a cause he believes in, or escape with his love?
One more day before the storm,
I follow where she goes.
at the barricades of freedom.
Shall I join my brothers there?
Thankfully, Cosette and Marius have a happy ending, and continue their lives blissfully in love. Number 3. Tevye and Golde, Fiddler on the Roof. True love sometimes isn't obvious, and sometimes has been battered by years of hardship. But while Tevye and Golde didn't marry for love, and may not have said the words much over the years, their bond is unbreakable. This musical couple is special because it's very different from the young kids who fall in love at first sight. This is a marriage that's grown stronger over the years, with the two having barely noticed the love between them.
25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
And you love me.
I suppose I do.
Tevye and Golde are goals for anyone looking beyond young love for something that can be translated into real life.
Is this the little girl I carried?
Is this the little boy at play?
Number 2. Captain Von Trapp and Maria Von Trapp, The Sound of Music. Based on a true tale of historical love, this musical couple manages to be sweet and adorable, all while being tested by the political tension in Europe. Maria and the captain are a stronger couple for all the trials they go through. While neither like each other very much at first, they both learn to open up and start to understand one another. The relationship progresses naturally, as both characters learn to fall in love. In addition to feeling very natural and real, this romance also features some of the best love songs of all time.
Nothing comes from nothing. Nothing ever could.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Try that, you and me, that's all that we needed to be.
Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me,
It's divine, dear.
it's divine, dear.
Number 1. Tony and Maria, West Side Story.
There's a place for us, a time and place for us.
Of course, there's a place for these two on our list. Love at first sight at its purest, these two lovebirds make us desperately hope that their romance can triumph over the gang warfare of their families and friends. Coming out on Broadway the same year as The Music Man, With its lovely Harold and Marion romance, Tony and Maria were able to capture our hearts with their tragic tale of love amidst chaos and hatred. Despite things not ending well, the love these two share does bring some hope in inspiring the gang violence to end, and hopefully lead to a brighter future.
Oh, day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.